want you to lose these.
In this video, I'm setting off on a photography adventure inspired by my own father's photographic adventures.
This is my bike trip.
In 1980, he embarked on a once-in-a-lifetime bike trip, armed with his trusty 35mm camera and a few rolls of slide film.
This is a handmade slide case I made. Look at this little...
In this video, I'm heading up into the mountains with that very camera to try out a few rolls of slide film for the very first time. Let's go. So my dad's love for photography has had a huge impact on me as a photographer.
I rode from south to north on the entire 105 miles of the Skyline Drive.
What type of film is this?
35mm slide film.
Slide film is a type of photographic film that produces a positive image rather than a negative. It differs from traditional film in that it doesn't need to be printed. Instead, it can be projected onto a wall using a slide projector. After my dad shared his slides with me, I got really inspired. So I grabbed a roll for myself and we hit the road. We've got my sister, dad, girlfriend, and of course Lily, all geared up for our 3-hour road trip to experience the chilly waters of Sliding Rock. The North Carolina woodlands, just like in my dad's photographs, are a perfect fit for this project. They've got breathtaking forests, natural waterfalls, and most importantly, mountains. The only thing missing was my dad's bike.
Are you videoing?
Yes.
Talk to your viewers.
Today we are going to the mountains and we're going to Sliding Rock and we're going to be hiking. It's like a humongous rock that you put your booty on and slide down.
That's Lily, my niece, giving you the lowdown on our adventure. My dad let me borrow his original Olympus OM-4 35mm camera, and it just so happened to be paired with my favorite 50mm focal length. It felt so cool taking photos with my dad's camera. The slide film that I went with was a hand-rolled canister of Kodak Ektachrome 100D I bought from Negative Film Lab in Chiang, Thailand. My dad helped me load it up, and then he took the first shot. As with most first shots, you can see the light leak that cuts the frame in half. After his shot, it was time for me to take my first slide film photo. I love how the film picks up details in such a nostalgic way.
Got it.
Our trip took us around 3 hours, so we killed time as best as we could. As we crossed the North Carolina border, we made a quick stop for some jerky. As soon as we entered Pisgah National Forest, we all started getting super excited.
Where are we?
Looking Glass Falls.
Our first stop landed us at Looking Glass Falls. The name comes from a huge rock where water freezes on its sides in the winter and shines in the sun. It's one of our favorite waterfalls. Out of nowhere, a dark cloud appeared and it started pouring rain. So we packed up and made the trek back up to the car. And of course, the raindrops were freezing cold. Sid helped me dry off the Olympus and we started back up the mountain towards Sliding Rock. Before we knew it, the rain had stopped and the sun came out.
We've got 4 people and 1 statue.
There's only a few places in the world that I have to return to whenever I have the chance. And Sliding Rock is absolutely one of them.
How excited!
This one.
So Emily, Lily, Sydney, and I got in line to take the cold plunge.
Look.
Ready?
Yeah!
Okay, you got me? Okay, we're good. Okay, where we go? Wait. Good job, baby! Good job!
Okay, so that water was actually freezing. It was so cold that I messed up the camera exposure on these 2 photos. After getting the girls back onto land, it was finally Dad's turn. He was smiling ear to ear and I was so proud of him. These are some of my favorite shots from the trip. Slide film captures moments in such a warm, nostalgic way. After taking one last shot with Lily's instant camera, it was time to dry off and head up the mountain. This time, we were going all the way to the top.
I am not a true Canadian. I can't handle this.
Cozy.
Yep. We can pee in the woods. There's no bathroom.
The Cradle of Forestry overlook is breathtaking. This east-facing panoramic view overlooks the beautiful Pisgah National Forest. It's an excellent place for a picnic and an even better place for 35mm film photography. Somehow, taking photos at the mountain's chilly summit made me feel closer to my dad's photography than ever. Just like my dad's slide photos, we all felt inspired by the natural beauty that surrounded us.
It's a rainbow.
With only 2 photos remaining, I took my time composing the last photo of daylight. Everything about our day had been amazing, but it was time to head back down the mountain and find our cabin before dark.
Right there, I saw him light up.
After dinner, my dad made a bonfire for our last treat before bed, s'mores. They never tasted better.
Is that good?
I do a s'more. Okay. It's,
We were all so tired from our mountain adventure, but it was time to take the last shot.
I must say that's a pretty perfect little fire.
My dad finally helped me wind up the film as we enjoyed the last of his bonfire. Overall, I think slide film will always mean more to me than taking cool photos. Using my father's photography techniques will forever represent adventure, natural beauty, and more than anything else, family. Thank you so much for joining me on this photo essay, and I'll see you in the next one.